This is Andy Perrault for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and for potentially the last time as a professional boxer, I'm joined by Anthony Crolla. Anthony, how does it feel to hear that, knowing that this is, as we've said, your last bout?
Yes, it is. There's a few people who don't believe me, but no, this is the last time, and I'm not thinking of it like that. I'm just thinking of it as another fight, stay professional. I've got a job to do in there Saturday, but at the same time, I'm going to enjoy it, and I've enjoyed the camp, pushing myself, and I feel very relaxed. But at the same time, I'm focused for Saturday night, and I can't wait.
How difficult have you found it trying to stay composed and stay relaxed and stay focused on the task ahead, knowing it is your last fight?
Not difficult at all. I won't know until Saturday night when I make that ring walk and when I start fighting, but I don't think of it any different than any other fight, because on Saturday night I've got to go out there and do a job. I want it to be an happy ending. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to go out there and not perform and fight an opponent who's got nothing to lose, so he's going to be really up for it. He wins, gate crashes the rankings. I want to go out there, put on a performance and go out on a massive high, so I've got my own expectations. So being focused, being driven in training, no, it's been no problem at all.
I mean, having said that as well about your opponent, has that maybe added a bit more pressure in a sense that you know it's your last fight and you want to go out with a win?
You know what? Possibly, yeah. I'm always relaxed in that, but when I think of it like that, yeah, there's probably a bit more pressure on it. When you think of, your Lomachenko fight and other fights where it's the underdog, and here I'm a big favourite on Saturday night. But Kirkwager's a good fighter, so I've got to go out there and make sure I do a job.
I mean, I'm going to call him Frank because I don't want to get his last name wrong. What have you researched on him since I saw you last week?
We watched the Tatley fight, and he gives a good account of himself. Like you say, he's lost once, and that was for a European title on points against a very good fighter. He fought for world titles, so that in its own sense shows that he's no mug. He's going to come over here to win. He's had a full camp like myself, and he'll get all the credit and respect that he deserves, and that's what I do with every opponent, but certainly him, just because it's only not announced a few weeks ago. Solely focused on the job.
So what do you expect from him on fight night? How do you expect the fight to kind of play out?
Fight to go, just like any fight, you go there, try and look to establish the jab. We'll find out a lot more when we get in there. You anticipate, but it's always guesswork, and I believe I've got the shots to have success against Frank and make sure I come away with the win. But I know I've got to be on it at the same time.
Now, with every interview I did in the gym last week, everybody said that you've looked better now than what you have in probably the past couple of years. Yeah. Have you felt that yourself?
I probably have, to be honest, yeah. I probably have, whether it's the less pressure without me knowing or not. I feel great. A bit more fresher. Like I said, you wish, hindsight's a great thing. Maybe some of the other fights, you I overtrain, because that'd be only down to myself. I don't know, do you know what I mean? I feel fantastic, I feel nice and fresh. There's a real a fresh look about me, and about in the gym, and energy is good, fitness is as good as ever. I just feel strong and fast, so all good, mate.
We always hear stories of fighters retiring and then looking to return, etc. Yeah. For example, Nigel Benn, up until his recent injury earlier this week. Do you anticipate that you may ever get that twinge to get back into the ring?
Of course. It's I don't think it ever really truly leaves you, and I've just got to be careful, and I've just got to be satisfied in what I've achieved and make sure that it's a career where I've achieved what I set out to, and I've got to be grateful for that, and I've got to resist the temptation, because of course it'll be there. I'd be lying if I said it won't be there. I'd be very, very surprised. If there's not a time where I have to have that battle, but I'm very confident. I stay retired. I don't want to be that guy who's coming out of retirement and stuff. I want to stick to my word.
When you look back over your career, what for you is your favourite moment?
Favourite moment is the toss-up between winning a world title and defending a world title. It's too hard to separate, but obviously achieving the dream and defending your world title as well in that Manchester arena. It's a toss-up between them both, but both very special moments to me.
What was the worst moment?
The worst moment was, without doubt, the Kieran Farrell fight. Seeing Kieran getting stretchered out was the worst moment, without a doubt.
At a time, just to touch on that fight, at a time when we do see the unfortunate deaths and tragedies of fighters in the ring, how difficult was that for yourself at the time to deal with?
Very, very tough. I struggled for quite a long time. You know, just bits of that fight and things after it that'll never leave me. So, yeah, very tough, and you know, you still think about it now and again. So, he's thankful. Kieran made a full recovery. Good friends with him now. Very proud. You know, his brother's on the bill Saturday, and yeah, it's very close to home still.
I was about to say, I see you now with Kieran, and you seem to get on very well. Very good friends. How nice is that?
Good. He's one of the hardest working guys I know, and he deserves every bit of success he gets. And it's a proud moment for him on Saturday night and his family. You know, to have his younger brother on the bill. You know, and I've got a lot of respect for as well. Good, talented fighter, and very happy that they're both on. You know, they're on the bill together.
And a couple of quick things I did just want to touch on as well. Anthony Taylor Prograve this past weekend. Just got on your thoughts.
Unbelievable fight, and a fight of the year, and the best fight I've seen in a while. Really, you know, it was a fight really could have gone either way. What a brilliant fight! I'd love to see it again sometime. Very happy for Josh Taylor. You know what he's done in such a short space of time. It was like I said before the fight, I picked Taylor points, but it wasn't a confident pick, and probably that's why it was such a, you know, it was a great fight, and yeah, I really enjoyed it.
And Derek Chisora defeating David Price for 4th round stoppage again. Your thoughts?
I thought it was a great call by Joe McNally in the corner to throw the towel in. You know, David had success, and I think Derek was very honest in the interview after it and said how he was buzzed with an uppercut. But I believe it was a great call by Joe McNally because, you know, David was hurt, stunned, and you just worry that a big knockout might have been coming. You know, fair play to Derek Chisora, and he rolls on in this, you know, late South Indian summer he's having in his career. The big price, you know, we'll see what happens. But I thought, like you say, it was a good win for Chisora. It was an entertaining 4 rounds or so.
And Tyson Fury tomorrow night makes his WWE debut. Your thoughts on Tyson's venture into the WWE?
I think he'll get the win. Yeah, no, listen, he's making that crossover, and every credit to him. We all know what a multi-billion-pound company that is. So every credit to the lad, he deserves it. He's living the dream, and you know, good luck to the big man.
Think we'll see yourself making some sort of a crossover in the near future?
You know what, I wouldn't mind, but I don't want to be a crossover in the WWE. Maybe something else, we'll see.
Well, Anthony, as I'm not sure if I will catch you for the rest of this week, I want to hand you the microphone to leave the final word to yourself ahead of Saturday night.
Yes, no, big thank you for everyone who's going to be tuning in, everyone who's ever supported us. And yeah, roll on Saturday night. I'm ready to put on a performance. I feel fantastic. And yeah, I'll see you Saturday night.
Anthony Crolla'S, as always, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for beating myself and Boxing Social.
Thank you, and I appreciate it, mate. Always.
Cheers,
Sam,
thank you.